Next into the den, Amy Beaver, president of Inspired Development Group.
Now let me introduce you to our lions. We have Mary, who made her fortune off of fashion, Mr. Fantastic, who is a serial entrepreneur, and Rich, our real estate mogul.
Hello Lions, my name is Amy, and I am the president of Inspired Development Group. I am here today looking for a $10 million investment for a 10% stake in my company.
Let me stop you right there, Amy. That in value is absolutely insane. No one has ever come into the den and asked for that kind of an evaluation. This is ludicrous. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm out. You're dead to me. Good luck.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Fantastic. I think you're going to regret getting out so early, but to each their own.
You know, I like her confidence. I'd like to see what she has to say.
I do. I like her confidence as well. I'm willing to listen.
Yeah.
Good luck, guys. I'm out.
Alright, so Inspired Development is a new construction, design and planning, and a project management team. Our goal is to bring back Chicagoland neighborhoods one house at a time. So to show you some of my work, I'm going to pan over the TV here so you can see some stuff that I've done so far. We completed over 20 rehabs, remodels, and new constructions last year alone, and have continued with that aggressive expansion into 2019. We're not gentrifying or uprooting families from the neighborhood. We're getting them back in their homes. But instead of beaten up, rundown property, we give them their dream home at an affordable price. We've also began our expansion into Indiana. Here, we are taking advantage of the many new communities popping up and jumping in full steam to the new construction world. So, I know $100 million sounds like a lot of money, but why do I value it that way? There is no company in the world expanding how we are right now. We have a really, really great team behind the scenes that churns out projects. Also, we're female owned and in a real estate market right now. That's what everyone's looking for, right? We always deliver more than expected. The real estate market is absolutely crazy, and we're funded and only to grow and acquire more properties with your investment. We also have the sales to support our valuation, current funding, and proven systems in place. So we're not looking for your connections, we're just looking for your money. So, while you're giving up a $10 million for a 10% stake in Inspired Development Group, you're getting so much more than that. Look for a 5 to 6% return on your investment. Rare if you ask me. As we always say, with Inspired Development, it's the beginning of anything that you want. Are you ready to become inspired and make lots of money?
Okay, so first of all, Amy, I'd like to thank you for jumping into a male-dominated industry, and you're absolutely crushing it. You really are an inspiration to females everywhere. I loved your presentation. However, real estate, unfortunately, just really isn't my passion. And I really only like to invest in companies that I am passionate about. So for that reason, I'm out. Although I have no doubt that you're going to do a wonderful job in the Chicago market.
Thank you, I totally understand and I appreciate your feedback.
So just to recap, all the lions, beside Rich, are out. He is Amy's last chance for an investment. Let's see what he has to say.
You know, Amy, I truly believe that there's no second chance for a first impression. And your first impression put me on my heels. Take that how you will. I actually agreed with Mr. Fantastic in the beginning. I was concerned. However, I've been doing this a long time. I've seen a lot of people. There's something in character that you can't teach. And you have a little bit of that. That being said, I do think you can do this. I've seen that. And that's what changed my mind. At this point, I would like to make you an offer.
Are you crazy? Seriously? You're going to be throwing away money, investing into a $100 million company? I can't. That's ludicrous. Yeah.
We get it. You don't want to be inspired.
You're right.
Sometimes you have to look beyond the obvious and look at the person behind that sale. Right there. So, nobody knows the industry as well as I do here. Amy, $10 million is a lot of money. And what you're asking for, 5 to 6%, I could make more than that investing in the overall stock market. We're running at about an 8%. 5 to 6%, it really wouldn't interest me. That's not an offer I would accept. I would like to counter that though. I have the $10 million capital available for you. However, I am looking for 15 to 18% return on my investment. Now,
That's incredibly awful.
it's going to be an annual investment or an annual return. So, Amy, what do you think?
It's a lot to think about. I do appreciate your offer. Do you mind if I take a step out for a minute and talk to my financial advisor?
Absolutely. It's a big decision, I understand.
Thank you.
Amy, I'm going to remind you, once you leave the den, offers can change, and they may not change in your favor. So are you sure that you still want to do that?
Risk. Big risk equals big reward.
All right,
Thanks.
wish you
I'll be
luck.
back. All right, so I just made it out of the lion's den and I actually got an offer, but I needed to run it past you before I said yes or no. Yes, I'm hoping that when I go back in the den, it's the same offer. So he's offering me $10 million for a guaranteed 15 to 18% return year to year. All right, thanks a lot. All right, bye. All right. Let's see if the offer stands, and if it does, we're good to go. All right. Sorry about that.
So, Amy, I just want to go over what was offered to you. Rich, I don't understand, made you a $10 million offer for a 15 to 18% return in his investing into Inspired Development Group. So what did you decide when you went out there? First of all, is that offer still on the table?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I feel good about it.
So what did you decide?
I decided that I would be crazy not to take this offer, and I am so appreciative of you, and I'm appreciative of your belief in me. So let's do it.
Outstanding.
You're ridiculous. Look at your outfit.
I agree.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited. It's gonna be awesome.